some new expansion valves on this system the other day, converting it from 404 to 4498. It's never run. It was half installed years ago. Left it on pressure test, come back and it's dropped about 50 or 60 psi. Anyway, gone all over the system. And we've got a leak in the condenser down in this corner. Which I think is actually where that pipe comes in. I think it's on that pipe joint. But this is a system that's never run. It's just been sat here for 5 years, as far as I've been told. I don't think it has run because it's not even wide in at the other end of the board. So this is just from vibration or something. I don't know. Maybe a bit of corrosion. Something's happened to it. So see if we can get the paint off of it and have a go at brazing it up. Otherwise, it'll be into a new condenser. Burnt all the paint off with a torch. I can't see the viewfinder's gone to shit on the camera, so I can't really see what I'm pointing at. I think that gives you an idea where we're working. It's right around the fucking back there. So I'm gonna see if I can get the torch in there and just lob a load of braze over the top of it. See how we get on. Right, got that all, I've sanded it a bit where I can get to it. So we're going to get the oxygen torch on it and see if we can get in here from here and just run a bit of braze around. It seems to be on that back piece there. I'm wondering if it was like it from the factory. Maybe the paint held, because it had a vacuum in it when we first come to work on this, so maybe the paint could held the vacuum. Okay, we put some braze on that. I'm not quite sure how well it went, because it wasn't, I couldn't really see what I was doing, to be honest with you. It's not very easy. Just right in the corner. I can't get my head in there. Anyway, we've just blobbed the load over it, so hopefully we've got it, because I think it was more on this side, but what I hopefully haven't done is just move the leak down to underneath. If it's sort of leaking out from that direction, we're going to be buggered really. We'd almost have to take the condenser off, I think, and then we can get to it from the other side. I don't want to do that. Like we have fixed the leak where it was leaking originally, and we might have caused the leak where it wasn't leaking originally underneath this bit here. Because what they do with these sometimes, because they're trying to save money, is rather than soldering a cap on the end, they just sort of form the copper round into a dome, and then they braze over a little hole in the centre. So I think what we've probably done is got that so hot we've melted the blob that was sealing the end of this up. So that is a pain in the arse. But I think the original problem is fixed. So it's a combined success and failure, I think. So that is definitely coming at the bottom and no longer coming out the side, which is where it was leaking. Where it was leaking before. So yeah, we've got to have a go at trying to get in there and get just the bottom bit warm and smarm a load of brazing rod over the bottom of it. See if we can get something to stick to it. Right, got to go at that. Got a bit of a blob on the bottom now. I've gone all around the edge and then I've kind of fed the brazing rod underneath and dabbed it on the bottom there and sort of rubbed it around to I think they've actually soldered a disc into this one. I think they've put a disc in there and then bent the pipe in to pinch it, a bit like a wooden barrel. So I've hopefully just covered the whole bottom of it with braze, and I went with a 2% rod instead of the 5% I was using for the other repair, because that's a bit thicker. It doesn't go as runny, and I didn't want it going too runny, and I wanted it to still stay where I'd put it. So anyway, we'll get that cooled down and then we'll try it. Hopefully we've got it. Okay, got about 30 psi in there at the moment, and it's looking good. So I'm going to bump it up. I'll take it up to 100. I don't want to. It's a big system. I've got the receiver and the condenser valve, so I'm only pressurising them. But I want to build it up to probably 400 psi, maybe a bit higher, which is where the high pressure switch cuts out. So we've got to really test it up to the maximum the system could run at least. But I don't want to. I've only got half a bottle left. I've used half a bottle filling up the rest of the system earlier, so we don't want to put too much in if it's already still leaking out, is what I'm trying to say. Right, I think that's got it. We've got 350 psi in there so far, so if it was going to leak, I think it would be doing it by now. I might leave it just for a bit, see if we get any little micro bubbles on there. I put trace gas in there, so I could get the trace gas leak detector going on it. That would already be a good idea. I was hoping to run this up today, but I'm tempted just to leave the system with pressure in it, and then we can leak just the whole system and come back another day, because it's probably got over £1,000 worth of gas in it once we finish charging it. I can't run it out properly until the sparkies put the power supply on, so it might be a case of leaving it on pressure test, coming back another day. Yep. Okay, not having a lot of luck here. This is the side of the system we've been working on this morning, where we've changed all the valves from 404 to 449A. That's still on 404, looking a bit short. And we've found we've got a leak on that brazed joint there. You can just about see the bubbles coming out. So we'll have to do something about that. So I don't know if that is a factory braze. Okay, we've got some braze laid over the top of that. It looks good. It's filled in where the gap was previously, and we only nearly fell in there once. Yep. Anyway, get some pressure on it, see if we've got it. Right, we've been all over that with Sophie this stuff. And it looks good. So yeah, 3 leaks. 3 leaks fixed, one of which we made ourselves.